A warm good evening to each and everyone present here. Today we are going to start the second day session of our national webinar on proposal preparation and funding opportunities for research projects. When we are considering quality in higher education, we have to conduct quality academic enrichment programs, quality research, etc. But when the discussion is going on, all such discussions are end with the term fund. Here we are organizing such a program to solve such issues and to explore all such sources and to access funding opportunities. Today, we have an eminent resource person to address all such issues. Dr. Paramasivan sir is with us, and he is from Tiruchirappalli, Tamilnadu. Sir, I welcome you to this program with great pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
Also, I welcome the coordinator of this program, Sagar sir, principal of our Mahatma Gandhi College Iritty, Suruba ma'am, and all other participants to this program to make this very active. Thank you. Thank you all.
I would like to invite Geeta madam to introduce our resource person.
Good evening all. I consider this as my privilege to introduce today's resource person to all the participants who have joined this national webinar on proposal preparation and funding opportunities for research projects. Dr. Paramasivan sir is working in Department of Commerce, Thanthai Periyar Government Arts and Science College. His 24 years of teaching experience, and while going through his profile, I was surprised and very happy to share with all the participants that not only his contribution is in teaching field, but in research, in publication, and his citation, everything. So I would like to share just to, not only for introduction, I'm sure that all the participants can use his resources, his support for the further research work. So in short, I'll just firstly go through the profile of sir. As I told earlier, 24 years of teaching experience, and he's a good academician and researcher, and 23 PhDs has been awarded under his guidance, and 3 research work has been ongoing. More than 60 MPhil work has been done under his guidance, and Google Scholars citation comes to 586, H-index 12, and item index 17. Very surprised to see all this, and we are happy. Today we'll hear from you. And rather than his citations and research work, sir has a lot of books, publications. While going through, it was very astonishing to note that this year itself, 2024, sir has published 2 books, and last year also 2 books. Total 35 books he has published. More than 21 program has been, 13 programs, sponsored programs has been organized under his guide. 21 programs has been organized under his guidance. Many awards, including Best Teacher Award in 2020, and last year also, Tamilnadu Semmal, I don't know. Anyway, many outstanding academician awards to his credit. He's a member of more than 7 professional bodies, and while going through the recent publications, 23-24 itself, the last 2 years itself, many publications, and in different areas, his research work, banking, entrepreneurship, financial inclusion, and even the projects, very interesting. The research projects undertaken, economic empowerment and evaluation practices, and I'm sure that I should not take more time for introducing, because your class will speak more about your academic contribution and research contributions, and we are very happy, and I am also very happy to introduce you to this group. And yesterday your friend Dr. Murugan sir, he was also mentioning about you. You both were in many online and offline programs together. And yesterday, sir has covered how to prepare the proposal and the structure and all. From the experience, Murugan sir have clearly explained many things. Today, we are very eager to listen from you, sir. So, on behalf of all the participants, we are very happy to interact with you, sir, to listen from you, sir. So, once again, I welcome for all the participants. So, over to Paramasivan, sir. Sir?
Yeah. Thank you, madam. Thank you for your nice introduction about me. Really, this is one of the great opportunity to me to share my views and experience relating to the funding opportunities and the proposal writings. Really, I must thanks to the Mahatma Gandhi College, the principal of the college, coordinator of IQAC, coordinator of research committee, especially Sagar has given a lot of calls regarding how to organize this program. He has taken a lot of effort and seriousness how to organize this program in an effective manner. Really, I appreciate and congratulate Sagar sir for your wonderful effort in these regards. So today, I think yesterday, Aral Murugan sir has given some inputs about how to prepare a research project. Today, the second session, that is what are the funding opportunities are available for research project like that. So in this session, I'm not going to teach anything because I'm not a good teacher. And also, I'm not going to give any advice because I'm not a good advisor. So what I am going to do in this presentation or in this session is just I want to share my experience. That's all. I think my experience will be more than enough what others are teaching or what others are explaining anything. Why I'm telling this information to you? Of course, this information may be highlighting myself, but it is the right platform to say some things about me. Then only you can understand what will be my work and what will be my experience in this field. So since 2012, I have been received more than 1 crore research grant from various funding agencies for organizing seminars, workshops, or conducting the research projects. So far, I have completed 3 research projects. One is a minor research project from Ministry of Education. One is from the University Grant Commission, that is the UGC, that is the major research project. And 2 from the ICSSR. One is the general research project, and another one is the Impress research project. And also, I want to say in this platform, I want to happily say in this platform, last week, I received 20 lakhs from ICSSR as a research grant for a collaborative research project. I am the project coordinator from one project directors from Kerala, one project director from Andhra, and one project director from Karnataka. So 4 project directors and coordinators are going to do the project under the collaborative research project scheme, which is one of the innovative and very effective research project in the ICSSR. So why I'm telling this information is, as a teacher, we know very well, we are all the very good teacher, we are all very good academicians, we know everything, we have efficient and sufficient subject knowledge. But the thing is, the people are hesitating, the people are worried about, can I get a project? Where to get the project? How to get the project? This is the $1 million question. But this is the only question, but it is not a major issue. First, you have to understand why I'm telling this. I'm not such a knowledgeable person in my subject. And also, I'm not such a experienced personality in my subject. And also, I'm not a good speaker or the communicator. Even I'm struggling to speak in English. So this is my present situation. But I have some commitment and hard work. I have some innovative idea what we can do with the help of our basic knowledge and experience. How we can convert our basic knowledge and experience to the society in a useful things. In that aspect, I will think. Based on that, I conceived some research idea, and I developed that research idea and converted into a scientific proposal. I will submit to the funding agency. Definitely. So my success rate will be 100%. Wherever I will submit a research proposal, definitely I will get. Only 2 times my proposal were rejected, not because of my quality of the proposal, because I have some project, so that this time you are not able to give the project to you. In that aspect only, they have refused my project. And also, those who want to study PhD under my guidance, what I will do, that all my PhD full-time scholar will get doctoral fellowship from ICSSR or UGC or anyone funding agency. And also, every year in the month of February, I will organize one national or international seminar in my college funded by any one funding agency. Last year also, I conducted one ICSSR sponsored international conference. So ICSSR has given 1,50,000 rupees to me. So this year also, I will organize one international or national conference in February. Next year also, I will organize. So I have that kind of confidence, and I have that kind of plan how to execute this idea, or how to execute this kind of strategy to implement. Because as a teacher in a government college, you know that we cannot expect any support or cooperation from anyone. If I want to organize anything, I have to do it in my own resource and in my own time and energy. The people will support on the day of the seminar or on the day of the conference only. So we cannot expect, and also I am not expecting that kind of cooperations or anything from others, because that is not their duty. It is my responsibility. I have taken that responsibility. I have to complete that program in a successful manner. So far, I have completed 3 major research projects, and now I am doing one major research project. So this is some of the information about me to share with you. Then another important thing is, you as a teacher, you are all working. We are all working in a college or in a higher education institution. I hope definitely everyone can get a fund from any one funding agency, because people are telling no, fund is not available nowadays. UGC is not giving fund, or no funding agencies are available. For social science only ICSSR is there. For science only DST is there. No other funding agencies are there. Not like that. Many n number of funding agencies are available. The only thing is, what we are thinking in our mind, we have one proposal, we are submitting to any one funding agency, but we are expecting they will give. Not like that. Because each and every funding agencies are having their own trust area, their own strategy, their own policy. Accordingly, you have to send the proposal. Then only your proposal will select. Otherwise, how they will send the proposal. So with this information, just I want to highlight some of the funding agencies are available in our country. Just I will show in my PowerPoint presentation. Now we will move on the content. Dear participants, of course, you are all the teachers. I know very well, you are well qualified and well experienced persons. For someone, it may be the silly information, but for this information is not for the talented and experienced participant. It is only for the budding researchers and teachers. You can see that different types of grants are available in our country. You see that the research grant for doing some research project. Yesterday, Arul Murugan sir has given some of the inputs about how to do the research proposal like that. And another grant is called as a seminar workshop grant. Suppose you want to organize a workshop or seminar in your campus. It may be the 1 day or 2 day or 3 days or 5 days or 10 days or even up to 12 days. You can organize a workshop or anything. For that also the grant is available. Then training program grant. For example, you want to organize any training program like intellectual property rights, human rights, women rights, youth development, employment, entrepreneurship development. In that aspect also, you can organize some training program. For that also, the funding agencies are available to give the grant. My dear participants, you can raise any questions at the end of our session. Then only I can be able to answer very clearly. Then the fellowship grant. For example, fellowship, it may be the doctoral fellowship or the post-doctoral fellowship. So I already told those who want to join PhD or those who are doing PhD in full time, they can apply for the doctoral fellowship. The fellowship from 20,000 to 35,000. That may be depends upon the funding agencies. And also you can do that postdoctoral fellowship. It is also applicable or available in our country. Then travel grant. Suppose you want to present a paper in international conference, which is available in foreign countries. You can apply. Travel grant to any one funding agency. So they will give maximum of 50 to 60% of the grant they will give. So we can also enjoy. Just we have to apply to that funding agency. It is the easiest way to get the travel grant. Then another thing is the publication grant. Suppose you have any manuscript or you have any material to publish, you can apply to the funding agency to publish your manuscript or the study materials. For that also the grant is available in our country. Then you see that the funding agencies, it may be classified into the international level, national level, regional level, or state level. So international level, you know that lot of funding agencies available. This data can be download or get it from the website itself. So very particularly the Association of Commonwealth Universities, British Council, Commonwealth Foundation, then Fulbright Commission, Toyota Foundation, the Social Science and Humanities Research Council. These are some of the very notable international funding agency which are given grant to the research project or fellowship or doctoral studies. Now we need not concentrate in this kind of fellowship because it consists of lot of formalities and some procedures, so that it will be somewhat difficult because we have to follow a lot of rules and regulations of the government as well as the funding agencies. Then another, that is the national level. So in national level, we can classify that funding agencies into science and social science. With regards to the science, you know that a lot of funding agencies are available with respect to the science. But what we are telling about the science only, the DST is applicable for science research project. Not like that. Of course, that DST is the regular funding agency. They will give regular funds to the research project. Apart from that, the CSIR, the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, then the Department of Biotechnology, DPT, Department of the Board of Research and Nuclear Science, and All India Council for Technical Education. So these kind of funding agencies are frequently giving, like Indian Council of Agriculture Research, Indian Council of Medical Research, then Indian National Science Academy. So these kind of funding agencies are frequently giving grant for doing research project or organizing any conference or workshop. And also most of the ministries with respect to the science background also giving research grant for science research related project. One of the very important and notable funding agency for science, it is the SERP, Science and Engineering Research Board, comes under the Department of Science and Technology. They has given lot of research grant for various disciplines. So we can, if you are plans to the science background, even the arts background or the humanities background or the commerce or business studies background also apply to this science funding agency. The thing is, it must consist of some science related collaborations or science related research. For example, being a commerce man, I can do some research project or I can apply some research proposal to the DST also or SERP also. If my project which is related to science based, I can also apply. So this is also possible. Many of the people who have received grant from Indian Council of Medical Research, Indian Council of Agriculture Research. Even I too, I want to apply one research project to the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, because how that agriculture and commerce is going to be combined, what kind of research we can do with respect to the agriculture, science, and that is the commerce or business studies like that. So these are some of the important science-related funding agencies. And also those who are studying the PhD or those who want to do postdoctoral fellowship in science, a lot of fellowship opportunities also available in DST, TPT, CSIR, DSIR, SERP like that. You can also look at this website. You will get a lot of information about the qualifications, the nature of fellowship, tenure of fellowship, and everything is available in this concerned website. You can get it this kind of information. Okay. Then another important thing is that social science. As regards the social science, of course, I have plans to the commerce. I comes under the social science. Even that UGC nowadays, you know that UGC will not give any grant for any research project. They were stopped. But 2 years before, in September 5th, they were announced some schemes that is called as a research project scheme for service in-service teacher, single girl fellowship, research fellowship, like that. They have announced 5 research schemes. Under the 5 research scheme, one research scheme is related to the research project for the in-service candidate. The qualification for that project was the candidate must be a permanent teacher, and he should not his age should be less than 50 years, and he should completed 10 research 10 PhD. Among the 10 PhD, 5 should be full time. So they, in that respect, they have given some restrictions. So they have sanctioned 200 project slots, but fortunately, you know that only so more than 5,000 research proposals were received, but the eligible project was only 60. The eligible project was only 60 out of 200. What was happening, you know that? So immediately the UGC stopped that scheme. But surprisingly, among that 60 project, my project is also eligible under that scheme. So if the UGC will announce the result, definitely my project will select, and the project amount will be around 40 lakh rupees, 40 to 50 lakh rupees. The period will be 3 years. So which will be a very, very extraordinary project in my career. So I'm eagerly waiting for that result also. But other than that, UGC is not giving any research grant nowadays. The famous research grant or research fund opportunities in social sciences, ICSSR, ICHR, Indian Council of Historical Research, Indian Council of Philosophical Research, NABARD, RPI, MHRD, now it is the Ministry of Education, 𝐼GNYD, IIEPF, Indian Association of Indian Universities, NHRC, NCW, ICW, like that. So we will discuss these major funding agencies in a detailed manner. So first you could look at about the ICSSR. So ICSSR is the only funding agency in our country with respect to social science. It's liberally granting to the research activities in our country. So they are giving major research project, minor research project. So these things are regular project scheme. You can see the next month or the next week also, they will give the announcement about the minor research project and the major research project. Then national fellowship, that is called as a fellowship. Under the fellowship, national fellowship, senior fellowship, doctoral fellowship, postdoctoral fellowship. So the October 1st is the last date for applying the doctoral fellowship or national fellowship or the postdoctoral fellowship. One of my full-time candidate applied for the doctoral fellowship. Of course, he will get it. Then another thing is the seminar workshop grant. The seminar workshop grant, you can apply at any time, irrespective of the announcement. You can apply at any time for seeking seminar or workshop grant. Then travel grant and publication grant. These grants also given by the ICSSR. You see that as regards the research project. So we want to discuss this ICSSR research project scheme in a detailed manner. There are 4 types of research project scheme is available in ICSSR. One is about the general research project scheme. That is the minor research and major research. That means every year in the month of October, they will give the notification in their website. Every year you can see. The next month you can see the notification in the ICSSR website. Every year they will give in the 21 trust area. Previously it was only 11 trust area. Now it has extended to 21 trust area. From that trust area, you can select any one trust area and you can apply your research project through online portal. So now everything is only online portal. So under the minor research project, you can get up to 5 lakhs, up to 5 lakhs, 5 to 8 lakhs. For major research project, you can get up to 15 lakhs. Even sometimes it may be extended to 30 lakhs also. So first time I received a major research project from ICSSR with the amount of 8 lakhs 96,000 something. The second time my project was sanctioned 8 lakhs like this. So this is one of the common research project scheme. So every year, irrespective of anything, so every year they will call. So as a teacher or those who want to apply for any research project, you can select this general research project because the number of sanctioned project will be more and opportunities for getting the research project is also more in the general research project schemes. Okay. Then another thing is that the IMPRESS research project scheme. So it is one of the scheme given by the UGC. You know that yesterday also SAR has given some information about the STRIDE, IMPRESS, STAR like that. So UGC revised its granting pattern like a separate project schemes. So IMPRESS is one of the innovative social related or relevant schemes implemented by the ICSSR. fortunately, they have given only 2 notifications. In the first notification, I applied one minor research project and one major research project. Fortunately, both minor and major research project I got. But as per the rule of the ICSSR, we can take any one project. So I picked the minor research project and I selected the major research project, and I have successfully completed that my major research project under the IMPRESS scheme. So after that, one more notification they have given. In that notification also, somebody's got project, but after that they were stopped. Now there is no IMPRESS research project scheme under the ICSSR. Another thing is called as a special research project scheme. So this special research project scheme will be depends upon the nature of the social issue, or nature of the economical issue, or nature of the political issues. For example, the first time the ICSSR announced a special research project scheme during the COVID. So during that COVID period, the ICSSR announced a scheme, COVID-related project research scheme. After that, a lot of research scheme, special research scheme were announced. Previously, it is a very short-term project. That is one of the very important difficulties or drawbacks of the special research project scheme, because it consists of only 6 months, but the amount will be up to 20 lakhs or 30 lakhs like that. So special research project duration will be only 6 months, but the amount will be up to 20 lakhs or 30 lakhs. So what will happen? The people, those who have opted or those who have taken the special research project, they are not able to complete the project in time. That is one of the drawback of the special research project. Even now, you can see some of the special research project scheme which is available in the website. Another important project scheme is called as a collaborative research project scheme. So you know that last in the month of April, the ICSSR announced one collaborative research project scheme with respect to the central government schemes and the assessment study of the central government various schemes. So I applied one scheme proposal. So it has selected for 20 lakhs. So this collaborative, even now there is one more collaborative research project is also available. That is the call for proposal for collaborative empirical research. That is the October 1 is the last date, I think so. Solar energy and sustainability. So you can see this information or this notification in the ICSSR website. You can apply solar energy and sustainability. For example, I will give some tips. Is it comes under the commerce, or is it comes under the economics, or is it comes under the management or science or anything? So it will comes under all subjects. The only thing is how you are approaching the solar energy and sustainability. Even for example, I have some plan. Suppose anybody want to do this kind of, anybody want to apply to this collaborative empirical research schemes, you can take it as a women empowerment or women entrepreneurship like that. You must be able to, that means empowering rural women with respect to the sustainable solar energy, or sustainable women empowerment, rural women empowerment with respect to the solar energy. So when you are approaching this kind of study, or the technological implications with respect to the solar energy and sustainability, or environmental sustainability with respect to the solar energy, or economics of sustainability, or economics of solar energy with respect to the sustainable economic development. In that aspect, you can approach. So it is also one of the very good research opportunities. The grant will be up to 15 lakhs. So if possible, you can apply to these schemes also. So I already told that is these are some of the special schemes. That is the MHRD has renamed the schemes. That is the UGC renamed the funding schemes into various categories. That is the imprint, which is related to the impacting research, innovation, and technology. IMPRESS, that is the impactful policy research in social science, which is the nodal agency of these IMPRESS is implementing agency of these IMPRESS is ICSSR. Then SPARK, STAR, and STRIDE. STRIDE means schemes for transdisciplinary research for India's development economy. Actually, these schemes first time they were announced with three important categories. But I don't know whether the result were declared or not. But after that, no schemes, there is no announcement about the tried schemes. So the central government stopped all the schemes. So now only the conventional schemes are going on. But for your information, we have to understand about these things. Then another one of the unknown funding agency, it is called as the Indian Council of Historical Research. So this is also one of the important and notable all India funding agency, which will give the grant for organizing seminar, workshop, doctoral fellowship, and research project. But people were not aware. And also there is one more myth which is related to the topic. The Indian Council of Historical Research not only give the research grant with respect to the history, even they will give the grant with respect to any other subject also. But the condition is that subject must have some relevance with the history. For example, suppose you are plans to economics, the history of economic thoughts, the history of economic thoughts. Like that, if you are preparing a research project, definitely they will consider, or the history of management thoughts, or in that aspect you can apply to the Indian Council of Historical Research. Definitely they will consider your proposal. So normally we are not able to understand when they will give the notifications or where they will give the notifications. So only thing is you must frequently watch the website of this website. Okay. Then another thing is that the Indian Institute of Advanced Study. This is one of the advertisement recently given by the IIAS, Indian Institute of Advanced Study. So that I have taken that advertisement as a slides for your presentation, for our presentation. So they have also National Fellowship, Tahur Fellowship, and also proposal to organize workshop, seminar, symposium, conference. You can submit the proposal to the Indian Institute of Advanced Studies. The thing is, suppose you are going to apply this kind of funding agency, the number of proposals will be very less, and you will be the chances of getting fund is more, because only few people are aware about this kind of funding agency. Suppose you want to organize one workshop or seminars or conference with respect to any subject, any topic, that is not a matter. There is no restriction you have to submit in this topic or that topic. So you can apply any one topic, you will get it, the funding also. Then another very notable funding agency is called as Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education. Many of the people are not aware about this kind of funding agency, which is located in Hyderabad. They will also give the notifications about the major research project, minor research project, doctoral fellowship, post-doctoral fellowship. Like that, they will also give the notifications. You can refer the website. You will get a lot of information in this area. Another thing is about the Indian Council of Philosophical Research. It is also like a Indian Council of Historical Research. This council also give the research grant or fellowship grant or seminar grant for the any individual working in the higher educational institutions or universities or colleges. The thing is, your topic or your subject should be related with the philosophy. For example, being a commerce man, the relevance of management thoughts in the contemporary era, like that, or the management thoughts in Tiruchirappalli, or management thoughts in any Asian literature or classical literature, like that. If you are submitting a proposal to the Indian Council of Philosophical Research, definitely they will consider your proposal. Then NAPOD. What we are thinking in our mind, NAPOD is one of the financial institutions which is providing financial assistance to the agriculture and rural development. Apart from that, you can see in the website of the NAPOD, there is one link is that is the research and development link. In that link, if you click that link, you will get a lot of information about their funding opportunities for organizing seminar or conducting research projects with respect to the rural development, financial inclusion, women empowerment, agriculture development, like that. So you must see that website, and you can also approach the regional officers of the NAPOD. One of my student is working in St. Joseph University in Nagaland. He received a research grant around 1 lakh from the NAPOD for organizing seminars. I asked how you received that grant. Then he said, I approached that NAPOD officers, regional officers directly, and I explained about my proposals, and immediately they have given the research seminar grant. So I organized the seminars in our universities, like that. So there is a scheme is available in the NAPOD also. So you can also try to NAPOD. Then RPI. You know that Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India, which is a bankers bank. It is a regulatory bank. Of course, there is no doubt at all. But the RPI itself is giving some research grant, seminar grant for organizing seminars or conducting research project. You can refer the website of the RPI, the details of the scheme. They will not give any announcement. NAPOD or RPI will not give any announcement regarding the research project or research seminar grant, like that. That will be available in the RPI website or NAPOD website. Just you have to apply voluntarily. You have to apply voluntarily with respect to the latest development in the field of the banking or in the field of the rural development, like that. So definitely they will also consider. Another thing is that the Indian Institute of Banking and Finance, which is also one of the very important funding agency. They will give the research grant for conducting research project in the name of the micro research and macro research. So for 5 years before, I applied one micro research project to the Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. So in the first stage, my proposal was selected, and I invited to present my proposal to the Mumbai, the IAPF head office is in Mumbai. So I invited and I went there. So what they are doing, you know, that they are giving all kind of expenses. They will give flight charges, they will give accommodation charges and everything. It is also around 50,000 rupees. 5 years before I got this kind of traveling and conveyance, it is around 50,000 rupees from my home to the office. We can use any kind of traveling and reimburse that money they will give. But fortunately, that grant has given to the Deputy Governor of Reserve Bank of India. So they will give only 4 or 5 research projects per year. That's all. But once your proposal is selected for shortlisted for presentation, you will get lot of benefits, and you will get the opportunity to meet higher level people in Mumbai. They will also give the reimbursement facilities and everything. So this is one of the good experience for you. It will be a good experience to you. Then another thing is about the NHRC, National Human Rights Commission, which is very famous for organizing training program. I received training grant from NHRC more than 8 times. So 8 years continuously I organized one-day training program on human rights. They will give 50,000 rupees. Now it has increased to 75,000 rupees. The thing is very, very simple. I will give the very important point to you. Suppose you want to organize or you want to receive any grant, just you apply to the NHRC, definitely they will give the grant. There is no need of submission of anything. Just you have to download the application form. Then you fill it and submit it. Immediately they will give grant. So you can organize one-day human rights training program for your students, 100 students. So it is also one of the very nice program. And also occasionally they will also give the notifications regarding the short-term project and long-term project. So 2 years before, one of my project shortlisted, I submitted one proposal to the NHRC, and the shortlisted, and I have given the presentation. Based on the presentation, they have given the consent to release the grant. But due to some internal problems in my institutions, I declined that project. That amount was 5 lakh rupees. It is only 1 year period. So the project grant in NHRC will be very nominal, or it will be very occasional. Whereas the training program grant will be every year you can get it. Just you have to apply. So this is also one of the very good funding agency in our country, liberally giving financial assistance for organizing a training program in your institution. Like the National Commission for Women. So every year they will give the notifications in their website, which will be in the month of May or June. You can see the notification in the website of the National Commission for Women recording the proposal. So that is the research grant and the seminar workshop. So you can apply. E-proposal options portal is available. You can apply to e-portal. You will get. And another, but they will give very, very few number of. They will give very, very, very less number of grants to the applicant. It may be 10 or 5 per year, like that only. So the chances are very less. But one more opportunities are available in National Commission for Women. Suppose you want to organize a awareness program. That is called as a legal awareness program. If you want to organize a legal awareness program for your women students in your institution, they will give 25,000. So you can organize. The amount is not a matter. The only thing is the program sponsored by National Commission for Women. That is very important thing. Just you have to apply for legal awareness program for your women students. They will give 25,000 immediately. You can also apply to this funding agency. Then 𝐼GNIYD, that is the Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Youth Development, which is in Tiruchirappalli, Chennai. The previous government, during the Congress government, they have given lot of training program grant. I received a grant 3 times from the 𝐼GNIYD with respect to the training program grant. So 3 days training program with respect to the entrepreneurship and employment skill. They have given 3 lakh rupees to organize this kind of programs. But nowadays, the 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐻𝐸YD is not giving any grant because of the political changes. This is the only reason. But anyhow, in future, you can look at that website. You will also get some grant from the 𝐼GNIYD. Then another thing is about the this is many people were not aware about the Indian Council of World Affairs. Even as a commerce teacher, we can ask what is ICWA. So then immediately we will tell it's the cost and works accords. Not like that. It is the Indian Council of World Affairs, which is also one of the very famous funding agency in our country. 2 years before, I organized in 2019, I think, 19 February, I organized one international conference sponsored by the ICWA. So just you have to apply application to the ICWA, that is the Indian Council of World Affairs. They will give the seminar grant or conference grant. They will not give any research grant, whereas they will give the research grant, that is the seminar grant or publication grant also. You can apply. Suppose you want to publish any material. The thing is, your focus area should be international relations, world affairs, like that. So I organized one international conference titled India-Sri Lanka Trade Relations, Issues and Challenges. I applied to the ICWA. So they have given 1 lakh rupees. And also one of the research associate will come as a observer for that seminar. So they will give the suggestions and also they will give some ideas how to organize programs like that. So you can also apply, but many people will not apply to the Indian Council of World Affairs. This is also one of the unknown funding agency in our country. And then another thing is about the Bureau of Police Research and Development. I think how many people were aware about this kind of funding institutions. Actually, it is not a funding institutions. It is one of the important institutions under the Ministry of Home Affairs. In that institution, you can see there is one link is about the research and the consultancy. So in that research, you can see the research studies, reports and reports like that. So you can apply. Sometimes they will give the notifications in their website itself with respect to the crime, criminology or police research. In that aspect, home affairs, in that aspect, they will invite the proposals, so you can apply. The only thing is, you must frequently watching this kind of website. Then only you can understand. Then only you can know when we should apply, how we should apply, like that. And another one of the funding agencies is called as a Malcolm Elizabeth Adisesa Trust. It is a trust. It is a national level funding agency which is located in Chennai. Those who are plans to economics, you want to organize any project, your seminar or workshop, you can also apply to this funding agency. They will also consider your funds. So already we discussed about this Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education. Even now there is a opening for postdoctoral fellowship. So those who want to do postdoctoral fellowship, you can also apply to this Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education. But in November, they will give the notifications regarding the minor and major research project schemes. So you can apply. Another thing is about Indian Academic Researcher Association. It is one of the private NGO. They are also giving the research grant, but it is very nominal research grant. They will give only 4 or 5 research grant per year, like that only. So you can also try to get some funding from these agencies. That's all. Not that's all. So these are some of the notable social science funding agency. Here, some of the already we discussed some of the major science related funding agency. But here, some of the funding agencies are very, very important with respect to the science background. That is the Department of Science and Technology, Department of Biotechnology, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, Indian Council for Medical Research, All India Council for Technical Education, Science and Engineering Research Council, Indian National Science Academy, National Academy of Science, the Indian National Academy, Science Academy, National Academy of Science. These agencies are giving research grant for organizing workshop or refresher course or orientation course. 12 days refresher course or workshop or like that. The capacity building programs like that, they are giving the research grant. Even the college is also eligible. The thing is that your institution must obtain 12P and 2F status. That is one of the mandatory requirement for getting research grant from the national level funding agency. Then, as far as the state level, you see that in state level, there is some of the funding agencies also available. That is the State Council for Higher Education. I think in Kerala, there will be a Kerala State Council for Higher Education. In Tamil Nadu State Council for Higher Education, they will give the research grant, minor research grant to the government college teacher. The amount will be 1 lakh rupee. The period will be 1 year. And also there is a council is called as a State Council for Science and Technology. I hope in Kerala also this kind of funding council is available. They will also give the financial assistance or research grant for your research project or organizing seminar or workshop in your institutions. And another state government minister, apart from that, lot of state government ministries also will give some research grant or seminar grant. Very particularly the department, Women Development Department, Agriculture Department, Development Department, Rural Development Department, Forest and Environment Department, Commerce and Industries Department. These departments or these ministries will not invite any proposals from anyone. We must submit our proposal voluntarily to this funding agency. Suppose if any persons, if any known person is available in these ministries or in this department, you may submit a proposal to them. They will consider your proposals at a district level or at a state level. They will give some financial assistance for conducting research or organizing seminars and workshops. The thing is, you must voluntarily apply and you must approach the people, that is the higher authorities in person. Then only you will get this kind of research grant for you. So these are some of the important funding agency which is available in our country and also in the state. So the thing is, you should always remind, in my conclusion, the fund is not a matter. First, you have to understand, the fund is not a matter. N number of funding agencies are available. The thing is, what you know, that is not a matter. What they need. Suppose I have one proposal with respect to the financial performance or consumer behavior. If I apply this proposal to any one funding agency, definitely they will not give any grant. Whereas they will give the thrust area every year. Even nowadays, what is happening in UGC, ICSSR, previously for doctoral fellowship, the eligibility for doctoral fellowship is just you have to apply in the online portal. Your topic may be anything. Whereas nowadays, what they are expecting, they have given 3 important topics for each subject. In that topic only, your research proposal should be there. Then only you are eligible to apply. So these kind of conditions are there in the funding agency. So that first we have to refer. Suppose you plan to get a grant. You decided, okay, in my academic life, I must get a research grant. How we can get? The thing is, first, you must go to that website, the concerned website. You read the instruction thoroughly. Accordingly, you prepare one proposal. You wait for some times. The notifications will come. So when the notification will come, you apply. You apply, you will get the response. Sometimes some funding agency will not give the research grant. But what they will do, they will give the reason why your proposal has not sanctioned or has not considered like that. They will give the informations, explanations. So that is one of the advantages for it. You incorporate that kind of things in the next time in your proposal. Then next time you apply to any other funding agency, definitely you will get it. The thing is, you must have the hard work and commitment. If you have the hard work and commitment, definitely you will get research grant. And another one more funding agency I forgot to mention here, EDII, that Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, which is located in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Suppose you want to organize a awareness program on entrepreneurship. That is the Entrepreneurship Awareness Program, EAC program. Suppose you may be the coordinator of Entrepreneurship Development Cell or IAC cell. You can apply to the Entrepreneur EDII. They will give the 20,000 per program. That will be the 3 days program for your students. 25 students, you have to give the training. So in a year, you can get 3 times or 4 times. So after successful completion of your programs, you can apply to the EDP program, Entrepreneurship Development Program, or faculty development program. That will be the amount, that amount will be more than 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs. Because the period will be 12 days or 7 days like that. So the thing is, first you have to get a nominal or a minimum amount. After that only we have to try to get a big amount. You see that suppose you want to organize one program, a seminar or a workshop. If you apply to the ICSSR, the minimum amount should be 1 lakh rupee. Whereas, but the competition will be more. Suppose you need fund, but it may be 75,000 or 50,000 or even 20,000 is enough. You can apply to the SRC, that is the Southern Region Office, ICSSR, Hyderabad. If the amount will be less than 1 lakh, you can apply to the SRC, Southern Region Office, Hyderabad. They will consider your proposal. They will give 50,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees for organizing workshop or seminars or conference, anything. So in that way, first you have to establish yourself. And another important thing is, before we are going to apply a research proposal, there are 3 important things you have to consider. The grant will be given to the individual based on 3 important things. One is the proposal, the quality of the proposal. Another thing is the resume of the applicant. That is the biodata of the applicant. Then the third thing is the reputation of the institution. So resume, that is the proposal, consists of 60% of the composition. The resume consists of 30% of the composition, and the reputation of the institution consists of 10% of the composition. So if all the composition is good, definitely your proposal will consider. So what you should do, if you want to apply any grant for any funding agency, what is your basic qualification? What is your experience? Suppose you want to apply for any grant for research project. In that title, you must publish at least 1 or 2 papers in any journal. Not only, no need to publish in a Scopus or Web of Science or 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐩𝐨𝐬𝐚 journal. Even in a referred journal, you should publish. So the last week I appeared the interaction meeting. The expert committee raised only one question to me, that interaction meeting was held only in 5 minutes. Only in 5 minutes. They raised only one question to me. How many papers you have published related to your topic? Then I said I published 3 papers. One is from 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐻𝐿ist, one is from Web of Science, and one is from the referred journal. Then okay, immediately, okay sir, thank you. That's all. They have completed the interaction meeting, presentation meeting. So they are expecting what is your background knowledge with respect to the particular topic. Suppose you want to get a research methodology workshop grant, you must participate in a research methodology workshop or a course. Then only you can apply to the research methodology workshop grant. So in that aspect, you have to think in your mind. Definitely your proposal will be considered. I hope in future you will get a research grant. If you need any assistance, you may approach experts or like me through WhatsApp or mail. So with this, I conclude my presentation. If you have any clarifications or doubt, you may raise. Definitely, I will be able to justify or answer. Thank you.
So thank you, sir, for your fantastic section. Friends, if you have any question to ask, you can ask. Hello, friends. If you have any question to ask, you can ask.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Wonderful presentation, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
I am Dr. Sangeeta. Sir, my question is for applying seminar proposal, is there any stipulated time period as like a proposal, minor, major research, October month they will issue, based on that we have to apply. Is that same for seminar also, sir?
No, madam. No, madam. For seminar, you can apply at any time with respect to the ICSSR. The thing is, before 3 months, you should apply. Because once in 3 months only, the expert committee meeting will be held in ICSSR. So that you should apply in advance. That is the 3 months before you must apply through online.
Okay, sir.
Anytime
Sir,
you can apply.
Yes, sir. So one more question. What is the uniqueness in your proposal, sir? That is, every time you are applying, it means you are getting a sanction, sir. So any tips or in your proposal or the way of flow, something like that you can give?
Yeah, lastly, I mentioned about that my uniqueness. Before I am applying to any proposal, I will try to get some input as an experience for that. For example, suppose I want to apply to any seminar grant to any funding agency. Before that, I will publish one paper with respect to the topic. And another thing is, whatever the topic I am going to selecting, the topic will be more innovative and also that will be more social relevant. I will try to link, for example, so the fintech, financial technology, with respect to empowering rural people, or with respect to the inclusion, financial inclusion. In that aspect, I will link. So this is my uniqueness. Whatever. So I will take the new technology as well as the social relevance, because the social relevance is the key component for considering our proposal, whether it may be the seminar grant or the research project. You must identify the new terminology or new trust area in our country at present.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Friends, more questions? Sir, how to get the grants for conducting the international conference, sir?
Yeah, yes, sir. Sir, that is the same thing, sir. You have to apply, sir. Suppose you want to organize any international conference, you can apply to the Indian Council of World Affairs or ICSSR or PST or any one funding agency. The thing is that before 3 months, you must apply. And the organizing coordinator should update your resume. That is also very important thing. So what I will do, that whenever I will apply to any funding agency, I will enclose my previous grants and submitted details. So that will be the added advantages to me. So the funding agency will have some confidence about me. So okay, if we are sending money to him, definitely he will complete the project or the seminar in a successful manner. In that aspect, we must create some trust about the applicant or about us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Hello, friends. Do you have any questions?
So one more question, sir.
Yeah, please, madam.
Sir, while submitting the proposal for seminar, we have to present all the list of resource person, no, sir. So
Yes,
how
yes.
you are gathering the resource person? Because I'm familiar with my topic and all those things, but the key personnel of the topics from various regions is I'm finding quite difficult to identify. Is there any flow to find out those key resource persons?
Thank you, madam. I forgot this matter to discuss in this forum. For a seminar proposal, resource person is very important because the grant is based on the resource person who are all the resource person for that seminar. So usually our people are committing mistakes with respect to the resource person. So what they are doing, that they will mention the resource person only based on their information, mostly their friends, their well-wishers, and in that aspect only they will select. And from the university professors, like that only, they are thinking if you are inviting or if you are putting the university professor name, so it will be added advantage like that. Not like that. So the familiarity, and who are all the very famous, very active in academic and research area. The ICSSR know very well about that. Even I will tell to the people, those who want to apply for any seminar grant to any funding agency, put my name, definitely you will get the grant. Because, so I am somewhat familiar in ICSSR. My name is very familiar in ICSSR because I received all grants from the ICSSR. I received seminar grant, doctoral fellowship grant, personal project grant, impress grant, all grants, traveling grant, all grants I received from ICSSR, and also I visited a lot of times to the ICSSR, so that I am one of the familiar. Apart from that, my resume will be somewhat updated. I will be updated in publications and citations like that. So in that aspect, and also now what you should do, that before you are going to mentioning the resource person name and the proposal, you must get the consent from the resource person. You must get the consent from the resource person, and that consent should be submitted to the ICSSR. That also very important thing. So that you should select the right person for the say resource person. Not necessarily they should be a university professor, or they should be the extraordinary people, or they should be the foreigner, like that. So simply whether they have the basic qualifications, they have the subject knowledge in their resume or not. That is enough.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, I have a question regarding the number of pages for submitting the proposal, sir, for research proposal. So each funding agency follow different guidelines, sir, or everything is same, sir?
Yeah. So the proposal is two types, sir. One is the self-designed proposal, and another one is the designed proposal, sir. The self-designed proposal means we have to prepare the research proposal in our own style. Okay. For example, the UGC will not give any guidelines to prepare your proposals. They will ask the proposal should consist of this kind of information like that. So you can prepare that proposal according to your own choice. The number words counting is not a matter, or the page is not a matter. Whereas in ICSSR, you have to submit your proposal only in online. There will be a word count. The abstract should be 200 words. The introduction should be 300 words. The statement of the problem should be 500 words. The research methodology should be 500 words. Each and every box will consist of the word count. Accordingly, you have to submit the research proposal. Even you cannot add one single word. Suppose your abstract is 201. That will not accept. That portal will not accept. You have to submit your abstract within the 200 words like that. So that will be depends upon the funding agency. You must see the guidelines, how they are mentioning, what are the points to be covered in the research proposal itself. Now the research proposal has expanded into various dimensions, sir, with respect to lot of inputs. What will be the data generator? What will be the relevance, policy making, justification? Lot of information they are asking. That means your proposal itself, they will understand whether you are able to do the research or not. So just you read the guidelines in a thorough manner, careful manner. Accordingly, you prepare the proposal in a Word format. Then you open the online portal. You copy and paste in that portal itself. So you should not type directly in the portal. Thank you, sir.
Great, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for elaborative explanation. Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, one more question, sir.
Yeah, please, sir.
For conducting the training programs,
Yeah.
We will get grants now. Sir, can you give some idea, sir?
Yeah, sir. Yeah. Sir, I will suggest 3 funding agency. That is the you will get more opportunity to get the funding. One is about the National Human Rights Commission, sir. So just you go to that website of the National Human Rights Commission. You download that application form. That will be in PDF form. You download that application and fill it, and you submit to the National Human Rights Commission. They will give they will sanction 75,000. The thing is, they will sanction only 65,000. 10,000 that the institution should contribute. That means you need not contribute, but at the time of submitting the utilization certificate and audit report, you must give the justifications like that. So immediately they will give the first installment around 30,000 like that. So it is the very good grant for organizing one-day training program for 100 students of your institution. This is one of the easiest way to get the fund. Another thing is that EDII, that is the Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India. It is for organizing entrepreneurship awareness program. I think the previous one, that is the National Human Rights Commission. Suppose in your college, is there any training and placement cell? They can apply to the National Commission for Human Rights for organizing human rights training program. The EDI, that is, if any entrepreneurship development cell in your college, they can apply to the EDI to organize the entrepreneurship awareness program. So they will give 25,000. So you can organize 3 or 4 programs in a day, in a year. In a year, you can organize 3 to 4 programs in a year. So 20,000 they will give. So first they will give 15,000. Then remaining after submission of your financial statement of expenditure, they will give the remaining amount. Another important thing is the National Commission for Women. They will also give the money. That money will be very nominal. Okay, but the amount is not a matter. Whether we can able to receive the money or not, that is the only thing. Then you want to organize any workshop related with the research methodology, publications, citation promotion, funding agencies, research proposal writings, articles writings. In that aspect, if you want to organize any workshop, you can apply to the Southern Region Center, Hyderabad, ICSSR SRC, Southern Region Center, Hyderabad. They will give amount up to 75 lakhs, 75,000. So it may be 50,000 to 75,000 if you want to organize a 2 days or 3 days program. This is one of the things. Then one more thing is, no sir, I no need of money. I want to organize a program with the help of government. Is there any free program is available? Suppose in your college, definitely there will be a IPR cell, intellectual property cell. So from that cell, you can approach to the Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Intellectual Property Rights. That is one institute is available. Just you approach a person, there will be a contact person. You can approach that person. We want to organize one online program or offline program regarding IPR. They will come in online or offline. They will be the resource person. Just you have to organize. They will give the link and they will come and as a resource person. And also they will give the certificate to all the participants, e-certificate to all the participants. And also they will give the certificate to the organizing coordinator. And also they will give the certificate to the college. So these certificates will be highly valuable in NAC and NIRF. So you can try this kind of funding agency for organizing workshop.
Sir, thank you for your wonderful session, sir.
Please. One of the participants want to raise one question.
Sir, with regard to the basic research and applied research, the funding agency, they differentiate and sanction, or it is same portal, sir? They look into just the proposal content.
Nowadays, the funding agency itself mentioned the research methods, whether it is empirical research or historical research or applied research or explorative research. Even I have given one slides about the solar energy and sustainability. That will focus on empirical research. So I got the collaborative research is focused on analytical and explorative research. Before that, there was a short-term project that was the applied research like that. So they have mentioned clearly the nature of the research in their guidelines itself nowadays. Or sometimes some funding agency will not give this kind of details. So if they are not mentioning any details about the research design or research methodology, you can apply your own methodology or your own design. No issue at all.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
So thank you for your wonderful session. The whole session was really interesting and fantastic. We all enjoyed and learned about the various funding agencies and institutions, how to get the funds through the research, minor and major research projects and all for that, and conducting the seminar and training programs. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. And I also thanks for considering our request, for accepting our request for this session, sir. Webinar. Thank you, sir. So now I would like to invite Suma Madam to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, one and all gathered here. As we come to the end of the Enlightening Online 2-day National Webinar, it's my honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks in this occasion. So despite the distance, the technology has brought us together so that we can share the ideas, knowledge, experience, and also it helps us in learning. So I must say that it has been a successful and enriching experience. First of all, I, on behalf of Research Council, IQAC, and PG Department of Commerce, and the entire fraternity of the institutions, extend a deepest gratitude to our resource person, Dr. Paramasivan sir, who spent time from his busy schedule to grace the occasion. Sir, you have taken a tremendous efforts for enriching our knowledge regarding the funding agencies, especially international, national level, etc. So, sir, it has given us the deepest impact, lasting impact upon us. So, it is your knowledge and expertise as well as resonated clearly and helps us in future also. So, thank you so much, sir. And I would also like to express our sincere thanks to Dr. V. Arulmurugan, yesterday's resource person, for covering the excellent topic regarding how to prepare the research proposal, and also by giving an introduction regarding the funding agency. So thank you, Arulmurugan sir, for being as a resource person. And a wholehearted thanks to our respected principal, Dr. Swarupa ma'am, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to perform to our best. So thank you, Swarupa ma'am, for being our principal and giving the permission. Thank you so much, ma'am. I want to extend the thanks to all participants in the form of faculty, research scholars, and the delegates who are joined here, from various parts of the countries, and given an active engagement and contributed greatly to become this webinar a great success. And all the participants' suggestions, comments, questions, everything was invaluable. So thank you so much. And even like this cannot happen on overnight. The efforts stated months ago. So the efforts will be in the form of planning, organizing, and also coordinating and overall managing the entire online webinar program. So with a deep sense of appreciation, I thank our IQAC coordinator, Dr. Anish sir, then Research Council Coordinator, Jimli ma'am, and also the Program Coordinator and HOD of Commerce Department, Dr. 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐩𝐸𝐴 sir, and also all the members of the cells, committees, etc. Then department staffs, and also the entire technical support scheme members for giving the untiring efforts for making this function a grand success. And last but not the least, I sincerely thank all the teaching faculties and also the non-teaching faculties, especially for having a great support and also by taking a great effort to make this glorifying function. So once again, wholeheartedly, I thank each and every person for making this 2 days webinar a grand success. Thank you so much, sir. And also, I just want to rectify what Paramasivan sir said, that, sir, you are a good advisor, teacher, and also a kind-hearted person, so that whatever you have the knowledge, you have shared with us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your nice opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much.